Stephen Lamarca is AMT's manufacturing technology analyst. He has a background in physics and a passion for all things mechanical, namely automobiles, clocks, and mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese! And give me that back.
Join him on a road trip across the country as he seeks out the world's top innovators in manufacturing. Let's check in to see where Steve is now.
There is something under here. No joke. There's something here. There is like something under the seat, and it looks like a liquor bottle. I don't know how it got down there. Now it's under the car. Ah! A present from the people before us. Cool down, sun bum. Oh my God, there's some I don't know what that is. Look at that. We didn't do this, I promise. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm done with this.
From the rocks and rivers, all across the city skyline, the world's much bigger than you may have realized. Let's go. It's a beautiful day. We're getting back on the road. All the places you'll go, road tripping with Steve. The soil and the dust are trailing behind my boots. Blown by the wind, showed me a piece of my past.
We're on our way to Sandvik. I've never been to Sandvik before. To be fair, I'm not exactly sure what they are going to show us today. Sandvik is a massive company in the industry. They are huge. You can't go to an industrial event and not see Sandvik there. Everybody knows the Sandvik name. I hear they've got an awesome test bed at this facility. And being somebody that runs and operates a test bed myself, I would love to compare it to my own and see what I can learn and pick up from them. So come with me. Let's see what Sandvik's got, and let's learn a little bit more about the company. Must be Bill.
I am Bill.
Hey, what's
Welcome.
going on, man? Thank you for having me.
Well, welcome to Sandvik Cormont. This is actually the headquarters for the Americas for us today. So what I'm going to take you in is actually show you our one of our Cormont centers where we actually do training for customers, and also we do training for our own employees. And also today, which is kind of unique, I'll actually be able to give you a tour of our aerospace lab, which is on the other side.
Cool.
Okay, so welcome. Let's come on inside. So Steve, welcome to our Cormont Center where we do customer training. We also do our training for our own employees. So anytime we get new products that are released, which we do twice a year, as we call them Core Packs, we actually bring our staff in here to train them on the new products.
So that is actually a really cool feature. You guys, before you sell a product, whoever's selling it has to know how to use the product.
Correct.
That's really cool. That's an awesome feature.
So what we do is we actually train our employees on the actual machines they will see at a customer, the actual materials they will see at a customer.
Oh, wow.
You can get an example of that here. There's just a piece of simple titanium where we'll actually run some trials on. We'll do the composites, as you'll see here, which is very common in aerospace industry. Blades, which you see this in either aerospace or power generation. We also have a nice simulation of a flap track. So we'll actually teach our employees, our engineers, how to actually create the different geometries with the tools we have. So you can see a very common machine out in the industry today, a 3-axis mill. And what we'll do is we'll actually put the different materials on here, run the tools, and then show our engineers and our sales force actually how to run the different products.
Awesome.
So you're going to see something a little bit different than the more modern machines over there. We saw the 3-axis machine, we saw the 5-axis machines. We still have our old Cincinnati machine.
Right.
Reason being, customers still have this type of machine.
Absolutely.
So we want to make sure we're going to replicate what our customers have.
Yeah.
So we still have these types of machines. I'll tell you, we bring customers in here, bring those old school guys in here, they love this type of machine.
Yeah.
So we can still take heavy cuts, we can run it just like they're going to run in their plants, because quite frankly, people still have this type of equipment.
Right.
And we can replicate that for our customers.
I sound like a broken record now, but one of my favorite things things about touring the most advanced manufacturing facilities. In some dark corner somewhere, you'll still find a Bridgeport
I
email.
say it all the time. Yeah. We still have it out here behind the other door where our little machine lab is. There's quite a few of them back there.
Nice.
But yeah, so this machine's actually older than I am. So.
Wow, look at that. Oh, tell me about this thing. What's that?
Oh, so this is actually, so what, a lot of times what we do when we have products and we do testing, if it's something kind of unique and we want to showcase it, we'll show it off. So this is actually a replication of a landing gear component. It's actually titanium, so that small block you saw earlier,
Yeah.
this is a lot larger. And this is a section of what you would see for a landing gear. And the idea was to do this feature inside here. So when you're looking inside of a piece of a landing gear, it's just not a straight tube. You can see there's actually different geometries in here.
Yeah.
So we're showcasing actually what's inside of a landing gear component on an aircraft.
So something had to go really deep in there
Exactly.
and then like spread out to
Spread out
remove
and do all
that
that machine.
material.
Correct.
And again, that's a really expensive display piece.
Yes, it is. But when we bring customers here and we talk to them,
Yeah.
we're speaking the same language. And they see we're investing the time and the
Right.
money and the resources into making things better for them.
Right.
So we want to
Oh yeah,
highlight
it pays
that.
for itself.
It pays for itself.
But I can't run out of here with it and take it home and put it on
No,
my
you could try,
mantle.
but you'll probably twist your back.
Yeah, we'll probably blow out the suspension in the car.
Most likely. It is tight, but it is heavy.
Yeah.
So one of the cool things we have, and I'm proud to be a part of it, is our aerospace lab. And as you talked about, was export control. So the glass is frosted for a reason. It's locked down for a reason. My team actually sits behind doors on the other side, locked down, key access only, because we are compliant for ITAR. So we do quite a bit of business for the military, customers that make stuff for the military, whether it's aerospace or defense related. So we have a special area just for those types of customers and those types of projects.
Awesome. Tell me you're going to let us in
I'm
there.
going to let you guys in today. So come on, please. So welcome to our aerospace lab.
Cool, thank you. Another massive boring bar.
Yes. So you can see here from the other side, you can see the scale of the machines.
Yeah.
This is more what you're going to see in an aerospace environment. These specific machines. You see the size of the scale of the components that are on aerospace engines, aerospace frame. So we make sure we have the right size machines to accommodate that industry. So these are actually smart tools.
Okay.
So there's actually sensors embedded inside the tools so customers can get feedback. So think of this, if you're down in a large bore, down deep, 2.5, 3 feet down, you cannot see what's going on here. You need some way of getting feedback. This tool can give you some feedback. And Mike will give you a little demonstration on that.
So one of the sensors is it's an angular sensor, makes it easy to set up. It works off of Bluetooth. It's all wireless through the machine that the operator would feed on the screen or like an iPad type setup. So when they go to set up, there's an angular sensors. When you get it in the blue section, you're correct. It's much easier to set up this way.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, instead of having to reach in there with some sort of
Right,
caliper,
some kind of gauge and indicate it out.
you've got your phone.
Yeah, exactly.
That's nuts.
There you go.
You get a live view of everything that's going on in the machine. So I'll simulate if it was actually running here, and you can see on the screen, it'll map and plot the vibrations if you were in a cut.
Oh, wow.
So you can set limits of what kind of finish you would want. There's a deflection gauge in this new generation bar.
Right.
So if you're running production, you could put a limit where if the vibrations got too high, you would know you have to change the insert without scrapping a part.
Absolutely, yeah,
Very,
yeah.
very expensive.
You notice the large screens here in some of the cameras.
Absolutely.
One of the things we have set up today, which is a little unique and customers love it, is what we call our digital live machining. We know what's going on today in the environment with the COVID. So what we could do is we can actually bring customers here without them actually physically coming here.
Oh, gotcha.
So what we have set up is the digital live machining. So we can have the part inside the machine, 2 cameras set up, high definition cameras. We have a camera that could be on us.
Right.
I can bring in anyone globally from Sandvik Cormont into this room in a virtual manner. We can set up the different microscopes. So if I have a handful of chips, I could show them on the microscope here to the customer. If I have an insert I want to show, I could put it on the microscope and show the customer.
Right.
We can see each other and have a conversation. They can actually see what's going on the controller on the machine. they can actually see, we just saw the silent tools. We can plug that in so they can see what's going on in the silent tools bar.
Yeah.
The only thing they can't do is smell the chips and the coolant. I mean, they can see everything.
They can run a machining operation via Zoom.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah. Now, we can run a demo for you guys?
Yes,
You wanna see a demo?
please.
Okay.
Wow. You can hear how quiet it is. Oh, let's check it out. And which face did we cut on?
So this is where it started at, where it's thicker, you can see, so it's roughed out. And it just did semi-finish.
Oh, I see it, yeah. For a semi-finish, that really is nice and shiny.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. Well, thank you guys so much for showing me your test bed and your labs effectively.
Yes, most welcome.
This is a really great experience, and I got to learn a lot. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Well, that was a real pleasure. I got to learn a lot about Sandvik. Their testing facility, which pretty much we toured, is just, it puts my test bed to shame. I love my test bed. I've still got a lot to learn, but it was a real treat getting to see what a serious full-blown operation. I mean, they're doing tests for the big aerospace companies, but it was a real pleasure and treat for them to let a degenerate like myself in there. So what a fantastic time. Thanks for joining me.